was that person who would go to my loan manager, the VP of lending, okay? I would sometimes skip the loan underwriters and I would go straight to the VP of lending and I would be like, listen, this is their story, okay? What can we do to help this person? Well, hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Shy-Bivia, and welcome back to another episode of the Legally Clueless Entrepreneurs Podcast. If you are watching on YouTube, thanks for stopping by and hitting that play button. Also, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay? That way, whenever I post a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you are listening on any podcast platform, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Reason, whatever podcast platform that you like to listen on, don't forget to download this episode, save this episode, share, and subscribe, okay? But anyway, you guys, without any further ado, in today's video, I want to share with you guys, okay, the Navy Federal Credit Union credit card hack. Okay, now I'm sure that you may or may not have heard of this hack before. I personally, I came across this hack on YouTube, okay, and I decided to try it out myself. I did, and I'm gonna share the story with you guys, okay? I'm gonna be sharing the tea with you, okay? So basically the hack is, you apply, at midnight, or you apply around 11 p.m. to, wee hours in the morning. Basically when there's nobody underwriting or manually reviewing the application, right? That you have better approval odds, right? And now at this time, I decided to try it out because I haven't had any credit inquiries or anything like that for a while. So I had a lot of my credit inquiries fall off of my credit report. So I didn't have to worry about having too many credit inquiries and stuff like that, right? So I decided to give this hack a try, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, at the time when I applied for this credit card, my credit score had dropped, okay, significantly. Life happens, okay? Life happens, all right? And so my score actually was under 600, okay, when I had applied for this card. And I applied around maybe 12 a.m. or around 11 p.m. or something like that. And honestly, guys, I was shocked. Okay, I was shocked because I was approved for almost $20,000. Okay, I was approved for a $20,000 credit limit. Okay, and why I was shocked? Because in the past I've had better credit. I've had my credit score well over 700 and I still was not approved for that high of a limit, okay, with other credit companies, right? I was approved for maybe the most half of that, if even, right? So I was shocked that I have not, at this time, I didn't even have a long relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union as yet. My relationship with them was about definitely less than 2 years. So I was really shocked with having a less than 2 years relationship with them and having an under 600 credit score at the time, and still was able to be eligible for close to $20,000, right? And so this is one of the things that I love about Navy Federal Credit Union, okay? I'm gonna share this with you guys, okay? A little secret, all right? I personally, okay, have worked for a major credit union, okay, for the past 5 years, right? I currently do not, but a couple of years ago, I was with a credit union for about 5 years, okay? And with credit unions, we have a system where we do shared banking or shared branching, right? This is where people from other credit unions will come in to do their transactions for other credit unions, right? So for example, I worked for ABC Credit Union, right? Just to throw a name out there. And you would have people from Navy Federal Credit Union or from other credit unions that would come into our institution to do their banking. The credit unions always want to make sure that they are they're ahead of their competitors and stuff like that, right? And so the reason why I shared this is because with being in that industry, I knew that Navy Federal Credit Union was one of the top credit unions out there. And the credit union that I was with, ABC Credit Union, right? But they considered Navy Federal somewhat of a competition, right? And with being in that industry, I can tell you the difference, right? The reason why I would strongly recommend having a Navy Federal Credit Union account. This video is not sponsored, by the way, even though it really should be sponsored, but it is not. It's because they do have 24/7 support, right? A lot of credit unions out there do not have this, okay? And that's one of the things that I love about Navy Federal Credit Union. I personally have never had a bad experience. Every time I call, the representatives are always so professional and helpful, okay? So if you have any issues or anything like that, you can always call them and you will have 24/7 support, okay? I will also say this. The reason why I shared this as well, you guys know sometimes I go a little bit all over the place, my ADHD, seriously. But the reason why I share this also, I am aware as well that, you know, there's different systems, right, with different financial institutions. Some financial institutions may also use what they call like an inside score, right? So not only just your credit score, but they'll also refer to like the type of relationship that you have with them as well, right? There's also, you know, something called an automatic approval or an automatic denial process, right? Which I'm sure you guys have heard of, right? You also have like a manual underwriting process, right? Where a loan underwriter has to manually go over the application and manually approve or deny it. It really all depends. And in most cases, right, if the application is submitted like overnight, the system automatically tries to approve it or deny it, right? And sometimes if it's kind of like in between, like I'm not sure, whatever, if it may need some additional information or something like that, it may still go to the underwriting process. So it really all depends on, you know, the system that that financial institution uses, right? But I have to say that I do like a Navy Federal Credit Union's system. Why? Because I mean, you know, with at the time having an under 600 credit score and still be able to be eligible for almost $20,000, you guys. I mean, that says a lot. Like I can just imagine if at the time, if my score was like, you know, well over that, what I may be approved for, right? So at the time when I applied, I was approved. I applied for the Navy Federal Cash Rewards credit card. They have the flagship and I believe a couple of other credit cards. Don't quote me on that. You can do your research yourself. But at the time, that's the credit card that I personally was approved for, okay? I have heard great things about the flagship credit card, that you may be eligible for a high limit as well. But in order for you to be approved for any Navy Federal credit card, you have to first become a member, okay? So you have to establish a membership. And how you can become a member is, you know, if you have, you know, served in the military or know somebody who serves in the military or served in the military, you know, a veteran, your grandfather or your dad, your mom, your uncle, your roommate, you know, anybody you know, they can act as a somewhat of a sponsor, right, for you to be a member. According to some folks, there may be other ways, okay, or backdoor ways of how you can get in. But as far as I know, those are some of the ways that you can become a member with Navy Federal Credit Union, okay? Think of that uncle, that aunt, that cousin that you have that used to serve in the military, that serves in the military, okay? Think of somebody that you know. And those are some of the ways that you can become a member with Navy Federal Credit Union. And like I said, I have worked in the financial industry, particularly with a credit union for like the past 5 years. So I do know the benefits of having a credit union account. Honestly, credit unions are a lot more lenient, okay? I'll be honest with you. It's not like the bigger banks, okay? And it's nice to be able to build a relationship. When you're able to build a really good relationship with a credit union, you almost can get anything, okay? So I always strongly suggest, and I've always preached this, even, you know, working in that industry, I used to have really great relationships and rapport with my members, okay? And I would bend my back. Honestly, I would go out of my way to get my members approved for loans, okay? I was that girl, okay? I was that person. I had really good relationships with like the loan officers and loan managers and stuff like that. And if somebody came in with a sob story, okay, I was one of the I was that person who would go to my loan manager, the VP of lending, okay? I would sometimes skip the loan underwriters and I would go straight to the VP of lending and I would be like, listen, this is their story, okay? What can we do to help this person? I was that person. And I used to get people who, if they applied with a big bank, you know, on paper, I used to get people who on paper didn't seem like they are eligible for loans. I would get those people approved, you know, because of their story or because they have had a good relationship with the credit union, because I have developed a relationship with them, you know, and I've been able to work things out, you know. So I was that person, okay? And I just say this to say that's one of the things that I love about credit unions is that they're a little bit more lenient and they're more community friendly, you know. I know I may be going off topic a little bit, but that's why I've always stressed, you know, it's always good to have a credit union account, okay? Yes, if you want to have your big bank accounts, you know, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase, whatever, that's fine. But definitely try to build a relationship with a credit union as well, okay? There's a difference. You're not considered as a customer. You're considered as a member, okay? Somewhat of a shareholder in the company. So it's a lot different, okay? So if you've ever been considering getting a credit union account, particularly a Navy Federal Credit Union, I personally strongly suggest, okay, getting an account with them. Again, this video is not sponsored, even though it really should be, okay? And also, did I mention my husband also tried it, okay? We both did it that night and we both were approved, okay? My husband was approved for the highest he has ever been approved for a credit card, okay? And the same for me, okay? So we both tried it, it both worked, and at the time, both our scores weren't anything close to perfect at that time when we applied. So it works. So this video is not really to tell you to say, hey, go ahead and go apply for the Navy Federal Cash Rewards credit card. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just sharing with you guys my experience with applying for the Navy Federal credit card, right, after hours. So that was my personal experience. So if you've been watching videos and been wondering if it actually works, I'm a real person, okay? It worked for me, so I'm assuming that it works. It may not work for everybody, right? But again, I'm just sharing with my experience with what has worked for me. I'm also sharing with you guys, right, the reason why you should establish a credit union account, okay? Once you are able to build a really good relationship with Navy Federal, if you're into business, you guys know that I like to share side hustle gems, business gems, and stuff like that, right? After you've established a good relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union on the personal side, you can also, or you should also establish a business account, right? A business bank account, if you do have a business, right? And start building relationship in that aspect as well, so that you can then start applying for business credit cards or business auto loans or just whatever other business products that they have to offer, okay? Just continue to nurture and build the relationship with Navy Federal Credit Union or whatever other credit union you decide to go with. So even if you have no plans at all of applying for the Navy Federal credit card, definitely still try to build a relationship with them, build a personal account, build, you know, business bank account with them and all of that, okay? And so again, I'm not telling you definitely go up and apply for a credit card. If you feel like your credit is not at a place where you want to be applying for anything else, if you have had too many inquiries and stuff like that, I'm not telling you that you should go and apply. I'm just sharing this information with you. You can, you know, do whatever you want to do with the information, okay? So don't just go ahead and apply just because, you know, you want to make sure that it's in your best interest and it's the right thing for you to do. Also, if you do apply and you do get approved for a high limit, please don't just go ahead and rack it up, okay? Just be buying stuff that is not beneficial to you or beneficial to your life, okay? Please do not do that, okay? Be responsible, okay? Be responsible, all right? But one of the benefits of having high credit card limits is that I personally know people who have invested in real estate, okay? And I know some financial gurus out there would say, you know, don't do that and whichever, to each their own. But I have seen people become wealthy or was able to build their wealth with investing in real estate, right, with credit cards, okay? Other people's money, all right? And if that works for you and that floats your boat, hey, why not? You know, real estate is one of the biggest investment that you can ever make. So, you know, why not? So use your credit card wisely, okay? If you've always wanted to invest in real estate, I mean, this could be your shot, right? I'm just saying, if you ever wanted to start a business, right? Start an Airbnb business, right? This could be your shot. So if you are approved for the card, please just use it wisely, okay? Anyway, beautiful people, that is all I have for you today. I hope that this video was helpful, okay? If you did like this video, don't forget to like this video, okay? And subscribe so that I do know that you like these types of videos, okay? So that I can keep making these videos for you guys and sharing gems with you guys, okay? A lot of you guys showed out on one of my previous videos about the fastest ways to build business credit, right, with no PG. A lot of you guys showed out. Thank you so much for the love and for the positive feedback, the positive comment. I truly appreciate that. And also because of that video is why I am here today, again, sharing this video with you guys, okay? Sharing more gems. So my goal is to share as many gems as possible that can help you on your financial journey, your business journey, your side hustle journey as well, okay? So again, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button so that YouTube knows that you like this video and that it will recommend this video to other people, okay? And subscribe as well so that way you don't miss out on a video from me, okay? Again, it's your girl Shy-Bivia. It was an absolute pleasure. Let's continue to grow those businesses and get financially healthy together, and I'll see you later. Be blessed. Bye-bye.